Welcome to the FinTech Pilot 14 Big Data and IoT for the agricultural insurance industry. Within Pilot 14, we are looking forward to develop the AGI in FinTech module, offering an important toolset to the companies of the agricultural insurance sector. Pilot 14 is coming from Agraps as technology provider and Genilard & Co as pilot leader. But let's log into the application to see what kind of services lie there. Within the first screen of the dashboard, we can see already registered properties and contracts within the platform. For the demo version, we are seeing two policies and two parcels being depicted in the area of Thessaloniki. By zooming out, and if we had included in the platform even more policies contracts, we could have seen a larger amount of information depicted global or where any other properties are being inserted. We can see that out of the total two policies inserted so far in the platform, we have three threatened, and the majority, the two policies, the two fields, belong to the Thessaloniki regional unit. You may notice that the points are colored red, showcasing that there is a current alert for those parcels. By clicking on top of the parcel, we can see the alert alongside with the potential event that is expected to take place alongside with the date of the alert. Similar to the other parcel, we have a number of alerts, both coming from the weather intelligence side of the application, but as well as alerts that are coming from the pest and disease. At any given point, we can monitor each of the parcels. For each of the parcels, the agricultural insurance companies receives continuously satellite images depicting a number of biophysical parameters, whether this is NDVI, biomass, chlorophyll, leaf area index, or even the yield estimation where close to the harvest date, almost 40 to 50 days from harvest date, the end user, the agricultural insurance company, can have a very good understanding of the expected yield of the field. Now, the platform showcases the last picture that has been used in order to process those indices. The agricultural insurance company is having access to all images derived for this parcel prior to today. They can select any type of the dates that have an available images marked in yellow and monitor how the crop status evolves. For any given point within each of the parcels, and when selecting, we have this whole crop growth and DVI index or any other of the other biophysical parameters. Considering that an event took place over this parcel, then the system and the weather intelligence gives access to the data. The data is coming and depending on the type of the calamity that took place, does a first early assessment of whether the parcel or the property has been flooded, fire, whether a drought event is taking place in the area or a hailstorm event is taking place in the area. For every calamity, there is a historic record of events that are taking place. Of course, for any parcel, for any policy, there's a number of documents that can be uploaded, whether this is the actual contract of the agricultural insurance between the farmer and the company, the result of the in-field visit by the damage handler, or any other third documents. At the end of the day, any compensation or any claim filed through the system and adjusted by the system can be seen here. But let's go from the start of the process. The agricultural insurance company is having a new client. They are registering the client They fill in all details and typically transfer the majority of the information they have in the contract in the platform. They save the client and then he's available to insert within this any other details. If by any chance there is an error, we can at any given point return back and edit. And now we have the full of client. We go back on top of the client and we can start entering the policies and inserting the parcels under which the contract is active for. We give it a number. The policy could be active from a date prior to today or later from today. Let's insert a typical wheat parcel that started on December 11th. For the same period that the crop is active, meaning from December to July, the contract will be also active. We save the duration of the policy or of the contract, and we enter to design the field. Let's pick one from the prefecture of Lice. Our potential customer is having this parcel here. We name it. We pick the crop type, it's wheat, the expected yield per hectare. We decline the sowing date and the expected harvest date. The insured value, the maximum amount that this contract is covering. And of course, we select the insured period. We then have to give to the system the boundaries of the parcel so that it starts depicting images and starting loading or needed information. In that way, we inform the system that this parcel with crop wheat and with this expected yield, with the cultivation period starting on 14th of December until 16th of July, is being insured for those 4 periods under this value. We are saving those details and now we have the parcel. We can go back to the dashboard and see that the secondary parcel that is starting being monitored has been imported in the prefecture of Lice. Upon clicking on top of it, we can start monitoring like the rest of the details. Within the early dashboard, the insurance company can, of course, filter any of the alerts that it receives for any of those parcels, depending on whether they were damaged. Whether there are alerts for those parcels and for those contracts with regards to extreme weather phenomena, or only to view alerts coming from parcels and insured contracts where possible pest and disease outbreak is expected. At the same time, the insurance companies can make use, of course, of the climatology service. The climatology service of the Infintech AGI module allows the insurance companies to understand the past climatology of any area that they intend to sign a contract or of a new market. They can watch any kind of request data that they requested from the platform. For example, frost days on the basis of ERA 5 land only for Greece. We see the results with regards to the frost days minimum temperature from 16th of January 1995 until today. While moving the cursor, the insurance company here can have an idea of all past climatology of an area. For every pixel of this studying, let's say for example, they can have a further details with regards to the historical data. As we move forward, of course, this remains steady, but at the same time the visualization is there. At any given point, the agricultural insurance company can request additional data, reanalysis verified, and for Greece and from the diets, and they can say pick the dates that they want. Essentially, all information they request stays here as a record so they can revisit at any given point and see back what kind of danger or what's the percentage or the possibility of either frost or on the reason of temperature humidity index. Similarly, they can extract any other kind of indices available in the system. As long as any of the policies of the parcels are and the contracts are active, the insurance company can take directly access to information about the parcels, about their vegetation status, what is the forecasting for those for the next 7 days, to have an alert for this specific parcel, whether a possible calamity is imminent to take place, and be prepared to dispatch their personnel either to perform an in-field visit or check accordingly their human resources to accept and proceed with the claim once an event is taking place. Thank you for your attention.